What's good? What's good? It's DJ Fury back with another video. DJFuryBeats.com. Okay, so today, this is my second time making this video, man. I tried to make it earlier. Technical difficulty, thing didn't go right, but yeah, I'm back making it again. Now, today been one of those days. I probably been in here, man. I probably been in here for about almost 10 hours straight, man. Just one of them days where you just have to grind it out, client after client. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, today I want to talk to y'all about 10 ways for an artist to make or save money on your next project. Let's start off this list. Number one of the most important things you can do is get you a producer, engineer that you really like, and then offer them a deal for bulk time or bulk beats or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now you never know. I know people set their prices out there and look, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is per hour, per beat or whatever. But I'm telling you, you come with them with a good deal. You never know what deal you can get. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a better deal by coming at them, and say, can I do this amount of hours for this amount of time? They might not take that, but they might give you a counter offer, which still will be cheaper than you paying that $50 or that $100, whatever it is that you paying per hour, per beat or whatever like that. So that's the number one thing you can do to save you some money is get that bulk time, get bulk beats, stuff like that. Okay, so number two, let's talk about BMI slash ASCAP. Okay, so BMI, ASCAP, basically those are your publishing companies. You know what I'm saying? They go out and get your publishing for you, as far as like royalty goes, on the radio, Spotify playlist, stuff like that. It's a great way to get like sync licenses too. Like sync license, like if you just say if you got one of your songs put in a movie or something like that, you'll get paid every time it get spin. You know, every time they play the movie wherever. So yeah, that's a good way. Two, and number three, is gonna tie right back into that, which is kind of the same boat, which is DistroKid slash TuneCore. You know, back in the day, people used to get distribution deals to get their albums put out in this store, that store. So now, pretty much, it's easier for all of us nowadays to just get our music put out through iTunes, Spotify, YouTube Music, all of that through DistroKid, TuneCore, and there's a couple more others out there that do it for you too. But yeah, that's a good way. You get paid for your streams on iTunes, Tidal, all of that. You get paid for your streams while getting your BMI for your streams too at the same time. So yeah, that's make sure you have both of those because those tie in together, BMI and DistroKid. Now DistroKid is like $20 a year. Now if you got a label like me, I got a couple artists under me, so it's like $80 a year for 5 artists. But if you a single artist, $20 a year, unlimited upload, not like TuneCore where you have to pay per release every year annually. But yeah, look at DistroKid, look at TuneCore, both of those good companies, whatever works for you. Another good way you can make money while releasing your new single slash album is to sell your merchandise, clothing, you know what I'm saying, all of your merch, stickers, NFTs, you know what I'm saying. NFT is a whole new subject. I'll get into it in another video. But sell your merchandise. Like, just get your name, or you know what I'm saying, get your name, put it on the shirt. Get your single name, put it on the shirt. Make some posters, like anything you can sell, make some stickers. And that'll tie right back in along to what I'm gonna talk about next. Well, in a few minutes, he's down the list a little bit, but it's gonna tie into like doing your live shows and all that. All right, so the next tip would be selling physical copies or download cards. Now this ties back in the what I've been saying before, which was having your BMI set up, having your DistroKid slash TuneCore set up. Now would be selling your physical copies. Okay, so a lot of people probably don't want to still sell CDs, you know what I'm saying, because they are kind of outdated. But it's like when you out there, you handing out, you trying to get your music in the hands of people. It's nothing faster than giving them a CD and they can pop it right in. If they do still have a CD player, they can pop it right in. You own right, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that stuff where they gotta go look you up on IG, they gotta go look up your your links or whatever. All of that stuff takes time. And you trying to move fast. You know, you talking to people you really don't know when you out here networking. You know, when you out and about selling your copies or whatever. So all this stuff takes time, and you don't want a conversation going on forever. You know, like, because a lot of people don't want to talk to somebody they don't know for that. You know, for a long amount of time, especially when you're trying to get them to do things like look up links and stuff, and they don't have any service right here where they are, stuff like that. You hand them that CD, they pop it in and they checking you out just like that. Now, what you can do is on that CD cover or whatever you selling, on that CD cover have your QR code that would have like all of your links to your digital stuff. You know, all of your iTunes stuff like that. Have a QR code on there. You can get one from DistroKid. It'll give the Spotify link and all, you know what I'm saying, to the other ones too. All in, they go to that link and it'll bring up whatever store they want to go to check it out. So do that. Do that when you out and about selling your physical copies. Make sure you sell physical copies. Now, another thing is CDs are pretty cheap. They're not as cheap as flyers, but you can get probably about 1,000 CDs for probably about $400 after all of the shipping and all that. Probably about $400, which is not bad. You can still sell a CD for $1 and make a profit. Like, it's not like, you know, you couldn't do that with flash drives or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's still one of the cheapest mediums to get your music into people's hands. Number 6, going on a promo tour. Alright, so now this is tying back into what I've been saying before. Selling your merch, having your DistroKid set up, having your BMI set up, because you do get paid for your live performances through BMI. You can say you're doing a show this day, that you will get paid something for your live shows through BMI. So make sure, yeah. But going back, setting up a promo tour, okay? Now, it doesn't matter if you're doing open mics, you know, whatever. Like if you doing a showcase or something like that, just get you about 4 to 8 dates right around the release of your album / single. Get you about 4 to 8 dates. Announce you bring your single out, and at the same time, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna be here these 4 dates. I'm gonna be here these 8 dates. A good rule of thumb is a 2-hour radius from your local area. So it's your city. You want to go 2 hours north, south, east, and west. You know, of your central location, just starting off. Okay, and when you doing your promo tour, make sure that you start off using smaller venues. So like 100 to 200 people maximum. Like, if you can find a nice spot that can hold 75 people, but it looks real nice in there, like, that's a great spot to show like a packed house at one of your shows, and that builds hype. Okay, so when you doing your promo tour, do showcases, do open mics. If you have any friends or family in different cities that you know that might be pretty popular, like, throw a party with them or something, and have you performing at the party, like, you know. So that's a great way to make you some money and really get your name out there to make money on the back end in the future. Like, getting your name out is the name of the game. Okay, so number 7, for all my artists, this is pretty important. You need to have you a home studio of your own. Okay, now this will save you a lot of money in the long run. So just say if you say you can't afford to do like the bulk deal like I was talking about before. Have you your own studio, a decent mic. You can get a decent mic, a good interface, pair of monitors, stuff like that. You can get that all under like $400. You know what I'm saying? Just good enough for you to be able to get down your ideas. You know what I'm saying? And you might be able to, if you get good enough, you do this for a while, you'll get good enough to where your mixes will be at least good enough to send off to like an engineer or somebody like that, and that'll save you more money because you can tweak it the way you want to tweak it, send it off, and get that good sound that you want on there. Or you can get your ideas down, rough drafts, stuff get the song about 90% completed at home. Go to the studio. Now you can knock out 2 or 3 songs in an hour. An I had clients come in here and done 4 songs in an hour. You know, if you can run through it, um, verse hook, one ad lib, 2 ad libs, it's over. That's the whole song. It's done. 15 minutes. I've seen it plenty of times. So that comes with being prepared before you go to the studio. So having that home studio can save you a lot of money. Man, I've been here all day, man. Okay, number 8, learning how to make you a basic flyer. Learn how to make a basic flyer. Like tons of tutorials on YouTube on how to go in Photoshop and make you a flyer. I would recommend Photoshop over like say something like PixArt because you don't want your flyer looking generic or looking, like you don't want where the letters looking too big, the fonts looking too big or something, or it's looking dingy. Like you want your flyer to be simple and crisp. Simple and crisp. So just say you go on your promo tour, you're gonna make a flyer for your single. You might not make a album cover, I ain't saying you gotta be that in depth, but just something to say, okay, I got this coming out, or I got this show coming out. I'm doing these 4 dates in a couple months. I'm doing these 8 dates in the next couple months. You know what I'm saying? Just a nice, simple, easy flyer, a pretty decent one. Like it might take you a while to get good at that one, but you know what I'm saying, in the long run, that's one that'll save you some money by being able to make you a flyer. Okay. Now number 9, this tying all back in together to your album release, is getting out and actually networking. So getting out, you can get out and network while you doing this promo tour, because this is the name of the game. Is getting your name out there when you're doing this promo tour. Now that's the thing that'll get you money on the back end. Maybe not up front, but that's what you got to be prepared for. So go out, network, meet new people, do these good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of places that are known for good open mics that have a lot of success getting artists on. You know what I'm saying? So go to some of these well known in your area, starting off. Well-known open mic stuff like that, showcases, hit those up, and when you get there, make sure you network. Don't be there not talking to people, okay? Like, talk to the DJ. Make sure the DJ has a copy of your single in his hand before he leaves. Even if he plays your song that night, that doesn't matter. He's not going to take it home and play it. Make sure he has a copy of your single. Talk to him, network, because a lot of people are not going to do it, and the people that do stand out. Okay, and you start doing this over time, it start building a snowball effect. You start going to different cities, start doing, you know what I'm saying? You go to the same club 3 times in a row. Every week you getting that song played on it, or whatever, 2 Shot Tuesday or something, whatever they got going on. They hear you. People, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, a few people was in the club that Tuesday night, they reacted good to your song. Now the DJ calling you back, saying, oh man, can you come in and do a performance on Saturday? Okay, all this stuff ties in together. So make sure you make sure you out here networking when you do these shows, when you do your promo tour, and in the same way on IG, on our Facebook or whatever. YouTube, if you want to get bigger on YouTube, make sure you are active on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go and comment on people's videos, stuff that you like. If it's a producer you like, comment on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your name known out here, online and in person. Okay, so number 10 is gonna bring it all back around, which is having a clean rollout. Okay, so having a clean rollout is having everything set up like I was saying before. Have your promo tour set up at the time, right around the time of the release of your album. If you know any good cameraman, like get your interviews set up, radio interviews or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like podcast interviews, get all of that set up around the same time. Now, have you ever noticed every time you see an artist about to drop an album, the next place you see him is on the Breakfast Club doing an interview, doing a Vlad TV, doing an interview, doing a Beehive, all around the same time they bringing their albums out. Like, I'm not saying you can reach people that big just starting out, but it's a lot of local people around you. They want to get a name too. hit them up. Get some people that don't cost that much. You do your interview or do your own interview, whatever. Like just make sure you have a good release, a good build up to bring it out your single or your album or whatever. So another thing you could do with your release is making sure you have your song pre-released. So like TuneCore, DistroKid, have the song ready about a month before, just in case anything happens, and because places like TuneCore and Distro, they own, like, they don't own them, but they the people that they distribute to through own so many smaller places that your music can go, and all of that won't be there on the same day that it drops on, say, iTunes and all that. So having it all out in all those stores at one time can make a bigger impact. So okay, yeah, I just want to give y'all my best 10 ways, you know what I'm saying, some really good ways that you can make some money, so that save some money on your next release. You know what I'm saying, have a better outcome on this release than you had on your last one. Keep all this in mind. Be in control of your destiny, man. Don't be waiting for people to be out here booking you and stuff. Book yourself, because these rock artists, they've been doing it for centuries. You know what I'm saying?